Hello everyone, welcome back to some more From the Depths. I thought I'd show you another battle with the Battleship over here. Right now we're going up against an Alcazar, a Rampart, a Harlock and a Kingstead, which is some new things. New as in we haven't seen them before. So we're gonna go in. We're gonna kick the sorry asses. Right, so we can only spawn in one thing, of course. It's gonna be the Battleship, you know it's gonna be. There we go, the game is upset with me once more for trying to put it through such rough paces. There we go, let's get the engines fired up, shall we? And let's take a look at, I think that's the Kingstead over on the right. Obviously we're not going to be capturing much at this range, so like, we don't have a lot of vessels that are really close enough to take on these vessels and survive long enough for me to get on board and actually capture. Unless we're talking planes, of course. They built some weird ships, I'll give them that. Oh, that was pretty close. Not bad for a first salvo. We're getting some EMP hits. It's snowing actually, which is... it's weird, but it's nice. Main battery shells are still falling short at the moment, but that looks like a good salvo. Oh yes, we've got multiple confirmed hits. That's the stuff. Just look at that. Oh, we got further hits. This looks so good. Brutal. Yeah, I really like this, but it's a bit slow, so this is probably going to be the final battle you'll see in a while with the Battleship. It's unfortunate, but I am working on the battle cruiser off camera, so hopefully we'll soon have a ship that is of roughly at least somewhat equal firepower, able to dish out some damage while still taking some. That was mostly missed, unfortunately. The Onyx Watch really have some weird ships, I gotta say. They're cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, they're hardly ships. Like, I can get behind the Rampart over there, but this Kingstead is just weird. It looks like it has radioactive engines of kinds. That's interesting. At least it looks that way. I don't think it actually has. At least not yet. I think radioactive... what's that? Can't think of the word right now. Which is a bit awkward considering I'm supposed to be talking. Yeah, there's supposed to be nuclear reactors at some point in the game. There we go. That wasn't so hard. Nuclear reactors. There we go. They're supposed to be in the game at some point. I have no idea when. We'll probably do a standalone video on them when they come out. Like I've been saying for a while, I'm probably going to do a tutorial series at some point, which would be very useful for those of you who want to get into From the Depths, but haven't yet figured it out. The game has frozen again. There we go, it's back. It's not happy with me. I don't blame it, it's not meant for this. At least not yet. One day we will have our huge engagements like this, but for now we just have to weather the storm. And they... ooh, look at that. Multiple hits below the waterline. I think we took out an engine there. I'm pretty sure we did. Just look at that. They're getting a full broadside now. Look at the arc on those shells too. Oh, good. Multiple hits again. Here comes the forward gun salvo. Not much might be happening, but I still really enjoy watching this. But yeah, after this I'm gonna do some multiple fights off camera maybe. Actually speed things along a bit so we can actually get to the end of the campaign before the year ends. Look at that, nice hits. Oh, there we go, those are looking good. A little low, but still, multiple hits once again. They're listening to port. Not because they're ramming the rampart either, that's good. It's the way I like to see it. Some more EMP shells coming in reliably, that's good. I mean, they're not really targeting the AI at the moment, but they're still taking out valuable parts of the ship. And of course doing some damage themselves. Which is still valuable, of course. Yeah, it's hard to compare against those cram cannons. Well, having said that, the secondary batteries certainly do have their own function. Which they are performing admirably. Good. Now they are ramming each other, I believe. Yep, they are now. So the rampart's gonna get thrown off course by that. Which is good for us, bad for them, I suppose. Just look at that. We are chewing them up. This isn't even a contest anymore. It never really was. And there we go. 3 out of 4 hits. Very nice indeed. Here comes another main salvo. They might be slow firing, but they pack the punch to be able to justify it, really. What? Wow, he's still at 75%. Look at the amount of damage he's taken. The only way we're gonna kill him is by sinking him. Jesus Christ. That much damage. He's practically out of the fight and still 75%. You know what? I reckon we can go and board him, actually. I mean, we are at a humongous distance right now, but... hell, at this rate. Even our smaller guns are pitching in now. I gotta say, look at that! Those pictures are beautiful. This is amazing, I love it! I'm just taking all the pretty pictures right now. There we go. Enough of that, let's see how the enemy is doing. But for real, those pictures, pretty. I'm a big fan, as you can tell. Actually, we do seem to be closing the range. We're at 1500 meters now, which is medium range instead of long range. And night has fallen into this long battle. I'm pretty sure they are about to fall at some point. Still at 68%. Jesus Christ. I should have gotten the Higgins boat in here. Let's not. We'll just stay on the bridge. And the game's freezing again. It just cannot handle this awesome ship. Thankfully, it froze in the best spot to really appreciate it. Oh God. Not a pretty picture. I can't help it, you guys. I just love it to death. Their death, not ours. That would be silly. Oh, the rampart is firing. The Kingstead is on its side. You can't call this listing anymore, it's pretty much flipped. The only reason we're still targeting it instead of the rampart is because we are telling it to with the AI. Well, can we try manually telling it to fire on the rampart instead? I mean, we hit it by proximity, so I guess that counts. Well, having said that, he is repairing him, which is a bit unfortunate. Just a bit. Good to see that the main guns have shifted their fire, in theory. Let's take out that little rampart. Yeah, they have shifted fire to the rampart, although for all intents and purposes they pretty much missed it completely. Thankfully the secondary cannons are still damaging it. Just look at that storm of tracers. Oh, that looks like a good salvo. Yeah, it's grazing hit, but still good hits nonetheless. Oh, that is... Yep. Yep. Half his ship is just gone. He's nearly 2 damaged already. I don't think they're going to be able to repair that, really. And you are now sinking. Eat that, Kingstead. And this salvo should finish off the rampart, which would be fantastic. And there we go. Huh. Wasn't good enough, apparently. Anyway, you're disappearing now, so that's good. Your repairs are gonna end soon. Which will be lovely, of course. Oh, there we go. He is now 2 damage, sustained by repairs. He should be sinking. I mean, he is, but he's just not disappearing as fast as I'd like him to. Okay, we're not sailing out of the quadrant or anything. That would be unfortunate. You shouldn't be sustained by repairs now, buddy. Face it. Oh yeah, there goes his deck. He's now 2 damaged properly. He's gonna die. So those two are out of the fight. I'm gonna quickly turn off the AI. Maybe get some ammo back. Because we have run out of ammo entirely. And we sort of need that for the shells and everything. I mean, they're disappearing right now anyway, so it would be a waste to keep firing on them. The game is still starting, and just as a proof concept, it's not actually my recording that is low on frame rate. You can see here, the game itself is at 5 FPS. There's over 1,000 shells in play, Jesus Christ. I might just leave the third category of guns off. It's mainly AA guns only, so they're little tracer ones, so that doesn't really add too much to the engagement right now, so to say. Now these are still disappearing. We're finally racking up some ammo. I mean, it's taken forever, but slowly but surely we'll get there. Our engines seem to have recovered as well. They always take a hit when we require the shielding. I don't blame them. It is quite a heavy ship to try and shield. I should probably decrease the amount of shield reliance, which might mean we take more hits, but she's designed to take it. Now, let's turn on the primary and secondary gun turrets again. Lord knows we're going to need them. Yeah, we've got his broadside here, and I believe we only have our forward-facing guns available, which missed horribly. I'm gonna try and keep turning, maybe keep our front towards them so we're harder to hit. just lost... Yeah, we just lost a turret. That is substantial damage actually that we took there. Mostly because the shields are offline. That's fine, we can dish it out. We can take it as well. Though I will even out a bit, so we can hopefully have the rear turrets firing as well. We're gonna need the firepower now. There we go, some more lovely hits on him there. He doesn't stand a chance. I think we've taken out his left broadside guns, which is good. And our rear turrets are now able to fire on him because he moved into our arc of fire there, so that's good. Good hit there, good hit. Took out another one of its turrets. I believe we are ever so slowly repairing. We're still closing on them as well. Wow, that's a lot of salvage right there. Mostly because they're all made out of metal, just like my battleship is. So basically, despite losing pretty much an entire turret, we can still get the resources back probably. Just because the amount of salvage they drop is huge. Yep, we've got some rear shells coming in. They look accurate enough. Hopefully we can take out the final turrets on the front. Some good hits, we definitely damaged one. I think we might have taken out the AI on that gun there, which is good. Means we're not going to be taking any more fire, we can now focus on repairing ourselves. Because we have taken... I wouldn't say a substantial amount of damage, because Lord knows this ship can tank a hell of a lot more than it has taken right now. But, you know, it's not insubstantial losing an entire turret. At least we're now building ammo up again, which is good, so I'm going to have to keep that in mind. Probably put some ammo processors on there, actually. Like, we can afford it. So, that's good to know. That also allows me to decrease on the... explodability of the ship itself, which is not a word, I know. But hey, less ammo barrels means less chance of death and losing entire turrets and the like. Although, yeah, he's at 71%. This is never really in doubt. Has it? No. We've got our broadside firing again. There we go, it's a nice hit. Good salvo. All those hits, all those shells hit from the front gun there. Lovely stuff. God, I could just play games where battleships just duke it out forever. Sort of like World of Warships, maybe less frustrating, maybe against the AI or something, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find something like that at some point. Make me very happy. Let's try and get all the guns firing. I mean, we're not taking any fire anymore, so we're just at our leisure here. Then we've got the Harlock to finish off. Which is easy enough. Really. Looks like a reasonable salvo there. Only one hit. I think that salvo missed entirely, unfortunately. How are we doing? We're slowly repairing that turret. Well, that's good. Might put some more points to mechanic, like we are leveling up rapidly here. That will only help. Oh, we're actually out of resources right now, so we can't do any more repairs. Until we start blowing up more things of their ship, of course. Easy enough. But just look at that. If this was a somewhat realistic ship, he'd be sinking right now. The only reason he's not listening right now is because of that little water pump there, I believe. Though having said that, we did breach his room quite a lot, so I don't know. He'll be dead soon enough, that's for sure. There we go, more good hits. I mean, we're now at nearly below 1,000 meters. This is starting to classify as close range now, which is interesting. There we go, some more hits. Oh, the entire salvo went to waste, unfortunately. AI, please. Don't miss again. Like, you're embarrassing me here. Come on, man. Well, those were multiple hits on the starboard side, so I guess I can't complain about that one. And I believe we did take out more of his engines here. At least I bloody well hope so. I think we might actually be close enough for a boarding action at this point. Like, it's risky, of course it is, but I don't know, I think we can do it. These guns are stuck in the muzzle flash, which is... Just to give you an idea, that's like a 15 or 16 meter long muzzle flash. Oh, 2 damage, never mind. Unfortunate, we would have been able to put those resources to good use. Anyway, let's start turning, because we're gonna face off against that Harlock any second now. And that's gonna be the final enemy we will face today. At closest range. Waiting for the other ship to disappear now. I like fighting the Onyx Watch. They're extremely well suited to my battleship here. Which is nice, makes for fun battles in my opinion. We level up once again. We're now level 233. It never ends. You almost done despairing? Good sir. You are quite heavily damaged. Wouldn't put it past you if you just despaired now. Please. No. With this current fuel rate, I might have to assign additional supply zeppelins to transfer fuel. Which is not a bad thing, but you know. We don't have extreme fuel reserves at the moment. Anyway, this Harlock's about to spawn in now. Speak of the devil! All guns, open fire. It's bristling with guns. Jesus Christ. Range 1,300 meters roughly. There we go. We've landed our first hit. Already took out one turret, which is good. That's going to decrease the amount of damage we take. Slightly. Come on, ship, you've got this. It's a lot of guns. Oh, there we go, more good hits. I think we took out an ammo dump there, aside from a turret. Speaking of turrets, they are vaporizing. We're still at 96%, so we're good. There we go, next rear salvo's coming in. One of our rear turrets has taken damage, which explains the lack of fire coming from that. They're taking out the front turret once more. Never even got the chance to fully repair that, unfortunately. check. Yeah, we do have repairs on him. That's good. Well, we are still hammering away at him too, of course. And proportionally, he's taken a lot more damage than we have. Unfortunately, those all missed. That makes short work of whatever was left of that frontal turret there. And we are starting to feel the hurt, unfortunately. A lot of the shielding that I had on the turrets are failing, and that is to our detriment, really. More good hits on the front there, though we need some on this turret here. The one that's actually got shots on us right now. Oh, there's some more ammo there. Wouldn't mind if they did. More shells are in the air. I think we just lost a small ammo dump on our rear turret, which is unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Some more ammo of theirs. Another ammo barrel hit. We might be hurt, but so are they. And it's not them who will see the end of today. There we go. Not sure what kind of small shell that is. Must be one of the repair and cram cannons. Or at least attempting to repair. Bless him. Those shots are looking good. Ah, more ammo in the middle. That's good. On the other hand, I'd quite like to get rid of that turret now before we take more damage. Though he's not actually in a firing position right now, but his rear turret will be soon enough. That was close. Or at least we're hitting with the few guns that are still operational. Let's do a quick damage report. Yeah, we've lost most of the superstructure here, but the turret's still firing. All the turrets are damaged, unfortunately. Not a single one has been spared. However, we are laying significant hurt on him. I think we might actually want to reverse now to avoid his front rear gun getting a good shot. Having said that, our shells are getting extremely close to taking it out. We're just chewing through this, slowly but surely. Not sure, I think there's AI in here, or there was. That's where the EMP was going. Good, more hits. He is now sinking, I believe. At least he's listing to port very heavily. Yeah, he's definitely going down. That was above the water at some points in time. He's lost engine power, so he's a sitting duck. Which is good, because I like shooting at sitting ducks. I like shooting fish in a barrel. There we go, this battle is decided. Go up, take a look at how this situation is from here. Officer on deck's reporting some good hits on target. It's gotta be going down at some point. Two of those shells are way short. But we did get multiple good hits. He is still damaged. That's the end of the battle right there. You guys, I appreciate the sentiment, but he's really dead. Trust me. I mean, you don't need to send in further shells to make sure. Even though I like the thought. Let's save the resources instead. There he goes, disappearing into the waves. The ship has now recognized he died, which is good. We are going to be conducting some emergency repairs in between episodes, getting the ship back up and running. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to leave a like down below. I really do appreciate it all. Leave a comment if you have anything to say, and until next time, have a good one, folks.